Look closely at the mountains. This is the Wakhan Corridor, a land so remote it was carved out by empires centuries ago. It was the ultimate buffer zone in the great game, separating superpowers, defined by silence and snow. But now, something is changing. A 120-kilometer highway is aggressively cutting through this ancient silence. The local people, who have only known simplicity, are now watching global history unfold before their eyes. The goal is clear: to replace local trade with a torrent of Chinese yuan, pushing out everything else. We are witnessing the digital East trying to connect with the forgotten West, a sudden stark contrast. This road is not pavement. It is dirt and gravel, built for heavy ambitions, not comfortable travel. The legacy of past wars, Soviet tank graveyards, is now being replaced by the machinery of a new economic giant. The Wakhan is rapidly being integrated into the China-Pakistan economic corridor, a connection that cannot be ignored. The signs are already here. Chinese script stands alone on these dusty roads, battered by the changing winds. The border is a cold, high-contrast line, a long green fence, marking the absolute start of a new security reality. Afghanistan sits on vast, untouched reserves of lithium and rare earth, minerals rapidly digitized for an eager buyer. Now a slow, creeping shadow expands over the landscape, symbolizing the absolute power that governs this trade. This is the final frontier of the Belt and Road Initiative, the largest infrastructure plan the world has ever seen. An unseen force is placing an iron grid over global trade maps, strategically diverting the flow through Afghanistan. The system is locked between two realities: the green light of commerce and the red flag of terror risk. Security is paramount. Every move along this border is watched, every shadow analyzed. Meanwhile, human tragedy continues. Refugees struggle, while the vision of smooth Chinese train tracks beckons. This is a land guarded by fear. The barbed wire glistens, marking the point of no return for extremists. The human cost is high. The rights of Afghan women and girls remain suppressed, forgotten in the name of geopolitics. Yet, the network of control remains decentralized. Anonymous signals and voices govern from the shadows. Any new economic deal here is instantly opaque. The digital ledger is slowly corrupted by a shadow code. Even the mountains resist. The colossal terrain physically shakes and resists the passage of heavy industry. Getting the truth here is a battle. Official silence and frustration forces journalists to give up their search. Every dusty turn brings a new checkpoint. The sun glares down on the instruments of local control. They promised a finished highway, but the reality is a gravel road, unfit for the global trade they seek. The new is struggling against the old. A massive construction truck dwarfs a simple, ancient caravan. Information control is absolute. Communication towers are violently cut off to ensure absolute silence and secrecy. Foreign investment flows in. US dollars instantly transform into the powerful Chinese yuan on the screen. The map of Afghanistan fades to black, leaving only a single glowing trade route pointing directly to China. Above it all, the Pamir Mountains stand indifferent, lit by a blinding flash of cold sunlight. Below, the isolated, simple tents of the nomadic people are a fragile counterpoint to the massive global stakes. Yet, the road brings change. Mobile shops selling basic necessities, connecting remote villages to the outside world. This project is the New Silk Road's SHADOW, grinding sound. It carries hope, and it carries the price of allegiance. The days are long and isolated here. The stars move fast, symbolizing the rapid passage of global time, unnoticed. A Chinese surveillance camera slowly tracks the empty line, watching, waiting, ensuring compliance. The Afghan flag is metaphorically stretched and pulled, stressed by invisible economic and political forces. The final dramatic shot, the unpaved road disappears into the mountain pass. Empty, unfulfilled. This is the final document, signed with the seals of both nations, sealing a deal built on necessity, not trust. They call this region the graveyard of empires. And history is now waiting for the next one to arrive. The legacy of the Soviet Salang Tunnel is overshadowed by a new powerful infrastructure project.